And by the way, what about the official show shirts that we are selling? My sister Sue, she sews. See, the official show shirts that we are selling through Shopify. Brian, you can give people details if I have been alliteratively finished now.
Well, that's right. Powered by our friends at Shopify. We'll have more about them later on. You can go to ArcadianVanguard.com. You can go to the YouTube channel, the official Jim Cornette YouTube page, and look at any video or look at the actual channel. Or go to the Shop app and look for Jim Cornette. Official Drive-Thru shirts.
Well, don't look for me. You look for my name, but you can't buy me.
Search for Jim Cornette is what I
can't be bought.
Search for Jim Cornette on the Shop app. Drive-Thru t-shirts, Travis Eckel artwork, more to come. Support the shows. Let people know you support the shows.
And, actually, could we get like an orthopedic kind of shirt where, if you had a little flabby spots in places, they could support that too at the same time? We could sell that to the...
Potentially, yeah. Actually.
Like, would it be the man's ear or the bro?
All right. Someone's been watching his Seinfeld reruns.
Well...
You know what's weird?
Go ahead.
We have Seinfeld on here on Channel 11 at 11 p.m. every night. At least Monday to Friday. And you get an hour of Seinfeld. But they're not consecutive. So it'll be like the first half hour is an episode from season 2. And then the second half hour is an episode from season 7.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, they're great, but it's just like, come on. I'm in the zone of season 2, and then you go to where it gets all wacky when Larry David left.
No, it's on daytimes on the comedy, whatever the comedy network, Comedy Central, whatever they're calling themselves these days. And or, they do the strip with the MeTV programming where they're playing them in order. It can be done. Your station is just playing willy-nilly with the facts. And children could grow up and not know the fucking timeline of Seinfeld if this is their first exposure. They'll be all confused. What kind of citizens are we turning out?
You see MeTV has Dragnet back in the rotation?
Well, it's never... Well, I was about to say it's never been out of the rotation, but actually I think it was on antenna television. So see, I was still being exposed to Officer Friday, regardless of what network it may be on.
What kind of career would Jack Webb... I mean, it's all his programming. What kind of career would he have had if he had a high-pitched voice?
Well, no, what if he had come along... I mean, Dan Aykroyd in the movie was excellent at grasping it, but if he would have been willing, if he'd have come along about 10 or 20 years later and been willing to parody himself, he would have been in every goddamn comedy movie of the 80s. Because the other night, the young professional couple get stoned and leave the baby in the bathtub episode.
Oh, that's the classic.
Where he gives them the speech about what this poison, this marijuana is going to do, and it leads to this and that and the other goddamn thing, and your fallopian tubes fall out. Not only is the most goddamn dramatic rendition, and that's what the audience that he was playing to in 1967 wanted to hear. But can you imagine if he'd have been just... when did he die? Look that up. When? Because he seemed like he came out of the womb 40 years old. But just the tone, it would have been perfect for airplane type humor 20 years later.
He died in December 82.
See, and he was probably
62 years old.
Only what? When in 1980, I mean,
he was born in 1920. So,
good God, in 1960s, wow. He was 47 years old.
Wow.
Except for the dyed jet black hair, you would think of his demeanor. He was from the goddamn, Reagan administration and 80 or 90 years old.
How do you date someone that talks like that? I'll pick you up for dinner date.
Well, and that was because he was the executive producer of the series also.
And Adam 12 and a few shows.
Oh, yeah, but he had approval over the method of the acting. He directed some of them. He insisted that they do the bland matter-of-fact delivery. He wanted it to be documentary style because that's how they actually talked in the goddamn documentaries in the late 40s. And it was like it was starting to get old even in the 60s, but it's goddamn hilarious now. Anyway.
It's amazing how many of the things became big parts of the culture, and they're kind of going away now, because I mean, it's not like the kids are watching it, but just the whole intro music, the George Fenneman intro, like so many different things became a big part of the culture. And again, it's kind of going away now. But, you know, it's on MeTV. Maybe someone new will discover Dragnet.
Dum, da-dum, dum.